falling on the rooftops of my neighborhood. People said I'd never leave, they swore I never could. Every dream I carried felt heavier every day, but I held on to my vision while the world stood in my way. The corner boys were talking about money and respect. Some chased quick rewards while others settled for less. But I kept looking upward at the skyline in the dark, believing there was greatness hidden somewhere in my heart. Mama always told me, son, don't let the struggle win. So I learned to wear a smile even when the odds were thin. Every closed door only taught me how to build my own. Now the city's singing melodies that sound just like home. The nights were full of sirens and the days were full of doubt, but I never let the noise become the thing that counted out. Every setback was a lesson, every loss became a guide, helping me discover all the strength I kept inside. There's a crown above the city, and I'm reaching for the light. Through the shadows and the heartache, I've been fighting all my life. There's a crown above the city, and I finally see it shine. Now the world can hear the story that I've carried all this time. There's a crown above the city, and it's calling out my name. Through the struggle and the glory, I remain the same. I remember winter mornings when the heat was running low, and the future seemed as distant as the falling snow. Everybody had advice, but nobody had a clue how much pain and sacrifice it takes to make it through. Some nights I walked alone beneath the buzzing neon signs, dreaming of a better life while leaving fear behind. Now the same streets that ignored me celebrate my name. Funny how perspectives change when fortune joins the game. Every friend I lost along the road still crosses through my mind. Every promise that was broken, every soul I left behind. Life keeps moving like a river and it never really stops. One day you're climbing mountains, next you're standing at the top. I spent years believing in a future I couldn't see, while the whole world kept insisting what I couldn't be. But faith is like a fire when it's burning deep in it. It keeps shining through the darkness, no matter how hard you try. Oh, there's a crown above the city, and I'm reaching for the light. Through the shadows and the heartache, I've been fighting all my life. There's a crown above the city, and I finally see it shine. Now the world can hear the story that I've carried all this time. The boulevard is glowing underneath the midnight sky, as memories of yesterday continue drifting by. I see the younger version of myself in every face, every dreamer still searching for their place. They don't know how many nights I almost walked away, how many times I questioned if I'd see a brighter day. But something kept me moving when the road became too steep, a promise to myself that I was destined for more than sleep. Now the brass band plays softly from a club across the street, and the rhythm feels familiar like an old forgotten beat. The city that once doubted now is singing every word, and somehow all those prayers I whispered finally got heard. Success can be a lonely place if that's all you're chasing for, because money doesn't heal the wounds you carried before. That's why I treasure every lesson, every scar, every friend, because they're the real treasures in the end. The road was long, the nights were cold, but every lesson turned to gold. The wind blew hard, the rain came down, but I refused to lose my crown. Now the choir sings, the trumpets play, and my dreams ain't far away. The city shines like it always knew that one day I'd break through. Now the sunrise paints the skyline with a golden kind of glow, and the streets begin awakening just like they did long ago. Another generation standing where I used to stand, trying to understand this life and all its plans. I hope they never listen to the voices filled with doubt, the ones who say their dreams are things they should live without. Cause greatness starts as whispers before it learns to roar, and every champion once stood outside the door. If I could leave a message for the dreamers yet to come, I tell them keep believing when the world says you're the one who'll never make a difference, never rise above the crowd, because someday they'll be cheering just as loud. There's a crown above the city, and I'm reaching for the light. Through the shadows and the heartache, I've been fighting all my life. There's a crown above the city, and I finally see it shine. Now the world can hear the story that I've carried all this time. There's a crown above the city, and it's shining over me. Ooh, every battle, every setback, every way I'm meant to be. There's a crown above.
I came from broken sidewalks and apartments made of dreams, where nothing was as simple as it ever really seemed. People worked from dawn till dusk just trying to survive, holding on to little hopes that kept their souls alive. I watched the city moving like a river after rain, carrying both joy and sorrow, pleasure mixed with pain. And somewhere in that chaos I discovered who I was, a young man with ambition and a heart that wouldn't pause. The neighborhood was crowded, but somehow I felt alone, trying to build a future from a place I'd always known. Every streetlight told a story, every alley had a scar. Every dreamer wanted freedom, but didn't know how far. Mama said, keep moving, son, don't let the hard times win. So I learned to find my strength from somewhere deep within. Even when the odds were stacked and nothing seemed to go right, I kept believing there was sunshine waiting past the night. Gold records and broken roads, that's the life I've always known. Every scar became a melody, every tear became a song. Gold records and broken roads, through the highs and through the lows, I've been dancing with my destiny all along. Gold records and broken roads, still carrying the lessons home. Every mile I traveled made me strong. Success can feel lonely when you're standing at the top, looking back at everyone and everything you lost. But every sacrifice was worth the lessons that it gave, because comfort never built the kind of dreams I chose to chase. Now the spotlight follows everywhere I go, but it can't replace the memories of the people that I know, the ones who stood beside me when the future wasn't clear. They're the reason that I'm standing here. I remember all the doubters who laughed behind my back, certain I never make a show, I never stay on track. Funny how those same voices suddenly changed their tune when the stars began aligning underneath the silver moon. The city keeps on calling every time I hear my name, reminding me that fortune is a temporary game, because respect is built through actions and the promises you keep, not by the cars you drive or all the money that you read. Sometimes I take a ride through the streets where I was raised, and every corner brings me memories from younger days. The laughter and the heartbreak, the victories and falls, those moments became the foundation of it all. Gold records and broken roads, that's the life I've always known. Every scar became a melody, every tear became a song. Gold records and broken roads, through the highs and through the lows,
I've been dancing with my destiny all along. Gold records and broken roads, still carrying the lessons home. Every mile I traveled made me strong. Late at night when the city sleeps beneath the moonlit sky, I sit alone and think about the years that passed me by. The struggles that once haunted me now seem so far away, but I still remember every step that led me here today. There were times I almost gave up, times I nearly lost my way, when tomorrow looked uncertain and hope seemed far away. But something deep inside me kept refusing to let go. A quiet voice reminding me how far I still could go. I think about the dreamers standing where I used to stand, trying to make sense of a world they barely understand, searching for a doorway while staring at a wall. Not realizing greatness often starts out feeling small. If I could speak to every soul still fighting through the rain, I tell them every hardship has a purpose in the pain. The road may twist and turn and test your faith from time to time, but the strongest diamonds shine because they survived the climb. Now the orchestra is playing in the back, and the crowd begins to sway, like the soundtrack of a journey that brought me here today. And though I've won some battles, I still have miles to go, because every dream achieved creates another dream to grow. The lights shine bright, the music plays, but I still remember yesterday. The road was rough, the climb was steep, but I held on to my dreams. Now the choir sings, the trumpets call, and I can hear it through it all. Gold records and broken roads, that's the life I've always known. Every scar became a melody, every tear became a song. Gold records and broken roads, through the highs and through the lows, I've been dancing with my destiny all alone. Gold records and broken roads, still carrying the lessons home. Every mile I traveled made me strong. Gold records and broken roads, the journey made my heart go bold, and the story keeps on rolling on.
Diamonds in the rain, the city looked beautiful beneath the stormy night. Every puddle caught reflections of the passing lights. I was riding through the memories that never fade away, thinking about the choices that brought me here today. There were moments I felt hopeless, moments I felt strong, moments when I questioned if I truly belonged. But every disappointment taught me something I should know. Sometimes diamonds only shine after pressure makes them grow. The streets were always talking with a language of their own, stories written in the cracks of sidewalks worn by stone. Young dreamers chasing fortunes underneath the neon glow, searching for a brighter future they could barely seem to know. Mama used to tell me, son, don't fear the pouring rain, because every storm that passes leaves a lesson in its way. So I learned to keep on moving when the clouds filled up the sky, and hold my head a little higher every time I wondered why. Diamonds in the rain, shining through the pain. Every storm I survived made me stronger than before. Diamond in the rain, nothing stays the same, but my heart keeps believing there's always something Every drop that fell helped light my way. I remember old friends who had dreams just like mine, talking about tomorrow while we watched the city shine. Some found their own success, some took another road. Life can pull us all apart, no matter what we hoped. But I carry every memory like a song inside my soul, because every single chapter helped to make me whole. And though the years keep passing and the seasons always change, some lessons stay forever. The city never sleeps, and neither do its dreams. Behind every window hides 1,000 different scenes. Some people search for fortune, some search for peace of mind, while others spend their whole lives trying something hard to find. I learned that true success ain't measured by what you own, it's measured by the people who still call you when you're gone. The ones who stood beside you when your future wasn't clear, the ones who kept believing through every difficult year. Sometimes I take a drive through the blocks where I was raised, and every turn reminds me of those long forgotten days. The laughter and the heartbreak, the victories and falls, the moments that became the foundation of it all. Diamonds in the rain, shining through the pain. Every storm I survived made me stronger than before. Diamond in the rain, nothing stays the same, but my heart keeps believing there's always something more. Diamonds in the rain, glowing through the gray. Every drop that fell helped light my way. Late at night the boulevard begins to softly glow as the city tells its stories to the people down below. The jazz band plays a melody drifting through the air, and suddenly the world feels lighter than its usual wear. I think about the younger me with fire in his eyes, standing on the corner, staring at impossible skies, believing there was something greater waiting down the line, even when the evidence suggested otherwise. There were nights I nearly folded underneath the weight, wondering if my dreams had somehow arrived too late. But faith kept whispering softly through the noise and through the fear, telling me the breakthrough I was chasing might be near. Now the crowd is singing loudly while the trumpets softly play, and every sacrifice feels worth the price I had to pay. Because the road was never easy and the climb was never small, but the view becomes much sweeter when you've given it your all. I see another generation standing where I stood, trying to escape the hardships of their neighborhood. And if they hear this record, I hope they understand that every storm can shape a diamond if you're willing to withstand. When the thunder rolls and the cold wind blows, keep believing. When the night feels long, hold on to your song. Keep believing. When the world says no and you're standing alone, keep believing. Because every storm must pass and the sun returns at last. Diamonds in the rain, shining through the pain. Every storm I survived made me stronger than before. Diamond in the rain, nothing stays the same, but my heart keeps believing there's always something more. Diamonds in the rain, glowing through the gray. Every drop that fell helped light my way. Diamonds in the rain, still shining today, because the hardest storms created who I am. Diamonds in the rain, that's the story I became.
city keeps dreaming, and somewhere in the night another diamond is still shining.
Midnight King. The city comes alive when the sun goes down. Neon lights reflecting all across the town. People chasing fortunes, people chasing fame. Everybody hoping they can win the game. I was just another dreamer walking through the crowd, trying to stay focused while the world was getting loud. But deep inside I knew there was something meant for me, a future waiting somewhere that nobody could see. The avenue was crowded with stories and regret, old men talking wisdom while lighting cigarettes, young hearts full of fire trying to make a name, searching for a shortcut through this complicated game. I learned to keep my vision when the road became unclear, to trust the voice inside me more than anything I'd hear, because doubt can be contagious when it's spreading through the air. And too many people quit before they even get there. The moonlight hit the pavement like a silver river flowing, and every passing moment felt like destiny was growing. I wasn't chasing luck, I was chasing something real, a life that matched the dreams I always carried deep within. I'm the Midnight King, hear the brass band sing. Every dream I carry finally found its wings. I'm the Midnight King, watch the city swing. Now the whole world dances to the songs I bring. I'm the Midnight King, through the storm and wind, every lesson helped me win. Success didn't happen overnight or by chance. It was built through sacrifice and taking every stance against the fear and doubt that tried to block my way. I just kept on moving forward every single day. Now the music plays louder than it ever has before, and opportunities keep knocking at my door. But I never lose sight of the roads that made me strong. They're the reason I belong. I remember cold winters when the future looked dim, when the odds were stacked high and the chances were slim, watching others give up on the dreams they once chased as disappointment slowly settled on their face. But I couldn't let the darkness convince me to quit. There was too much fire burning for me to abandon it. Every setback became fuel, every failure became gold. Every chapter of the struggle made my spirit bold. Oh, the city taught me patience, taught me how to survive, how to keep your faith alive when you're barely getting by. And now every victory feels sweeter than before, because I know exactly what I had to endure. I'm a Midnight King, hear the brass band sing. Every dream I carry finally found its wings. I'm the Midnight King, watch the city swing. Now the whole world dances to the songs I bring. Oh, I'm the Midnight King, through the storm and wind, every lesson helped me win. Late at night I drop beneath the glowing city sky, watching memories of yesterday continue passing by. The same streets that raised me still whisper through the dark, reminding me exactly where I found my start. I see dreamers on the corners with ambition in their eyes, looking at the distant stars beyond the city lights. And I recognize that hunger, because it once lived in me, the belief that life could become something greater than what you see.
There were nights I felt defeated, nights I stood alone, wondering if all the sacrifices would ever bring me home. But every mile I traveled, every mountain that I climbed was preparing me for blessings that would come in time. Now the jazz band softly plays from a club across the street, and the rhythm feels familiar like an old forgotten beat. The crowd is singing loudly while the trumpets gently cry, like a soundtrack for the dream that refused to die. I learned that true greatness isn't measured by applause, it's measured by your courage when you're standing through it all. When the spotlight disappears and nobody knows your name, can you still keep believing just the same? The city shines, the moon is high, and I can see it in the sky. The road was long, the nights were cold, but every struggle turned to gold. The choir sings, the horns all play, and I can hear them call my name. I'm the Midnight King. Hear the brass band sing. Every dream I carry finally found its wings. I'm the Midnight King. Watch the city swing. Now the whole world dances to the songs I bring. I'm the Midnight King. Through the storm, every wind, every lesson helped me win. I'm the Midnight King, still the same within, just a dreamer who believes. The city never sleeps. There's a city never sleeps. The music never fades. And somewhere beneath the midnight sky, another dreamer is finding their way. I'm the Midnight King. I'm the Midnight King.
The house that hope built, there was a little house standing on the edge of town, where dreams were often fragile and money wasn't around. But inside those walls lived people who believed that hard work and determination could achieve. Mama kept the faith alive through every difficult year, even when the future wasn't anywhere near clear. And watching her taught me something I'll never forget. The strongest hearts keep fighting when they're covered in regret. The roof would shake during storms that rolled through at night, but somehow that old house always kept us safe inside. We didn't have much money, we didn't live in luxury, but we had something greater than what money could ever be. Every picture on the wall held a story of its own. Every room was filled with memories that helped us carry on. The laughter from the kitchen, the radio playing low, those little moments became treasures as the years began to go. I learned that hope ain't something you can buy or borrow. It's something you keep building while believing in tomorrow. And every lesson from that house still echoes in my soul, like a song that's been playing since I was young and growing old. This is the house that hope built, brick by brick through every storm. This is the house that hope built, keeping dreamers safe and warm. This is the house that hope built, where faith was never standing still, and every dream began inside.
the house that hope built. Now I've traveled far beyond those old familiar streets, seen the world and tasted victories that once seemed out of reach. But no matter where I go or how much time goes by, a piece of that little house stays alive inside. Because success means nothing if you lose your roots. Forget the place that taught you how to tell the truth. Every blessing that I have started way back then, in a house where hope refused to end. I remember sitting on the porch as the sun began to fade, listening to grown folks talking about the choices that they made. Some were filled with wisdom, some carried old regrets, but every conversation taught a lesson I won't forget. The neighborhood was changing as the years kept rolling on. Some families moved away while others still held strong, but that little house remained there through the seasons and the years, standing tall through every joy and every tear. When life became uncertain and the road grew hard to see, I always found myself returning to those memories, because they reminded me that strength isn't found in gold, it's found in the hearts that refuse to let go. This is the house that hope built, brick by brick, through every storm. This is the house that hope built, keeping dreamers safe and warm. This is the house that hope built, where faith was never standing still, and every dream began inside the house that hope built. Sometimes I drive back through that neighborhood at night, past the old familiar streets beneath the yellow lights. And though the years have passed, I can still clearly see the place that gave the world the best version of me. I see children on the sidewalks with ambition in their eyes, looking at the stars and wondering what waits beyond the sky. And I hope they discover what that old house taught me, that no dream is too big if you truly believe. There were times I felt defeated, times I wanted to give in, times when all the doors were closed and I couldn't find a win. But then I think about those days and everything I learned, and somehow find the strength to keep the fire burning. Because hope is like a lighthouse shining through the darkest sea, guiding lost and weary souls toward the things they're meant to be. And even when the storms arrive and try to knock you down, hope keeps whispering softly, don't turn around. Now the orchestra is playing and the city softly sways, while I think about that little house and all those younger days. The crowd may know my story and the records that I've made, but everything began within that humble place. When the road gets rough, when the nights get cold, remember where you came from. When the world says no, keep your spirit strong and keep moving on. When the rain comes down and the sky turns gray, keep believing anyway, because hope survives and dreams endure. That's one thing I know for sure. This is the house that hope built, brick by brick, through every storm. This is the house that hope built, keeping dreamers safe and warm. This is the house that hope built, where faith was never standing still, and every dream began inside the house that hope built.
That old house still stands.
In every lesson, in every dream, in every dream, in every song.
And whenever I look back, I can still hear hope calling my name.